Hello guys, this is Wonderbit Trading and we carry on with our weekly Bitcoin and Ethereum price analysis. So, if you want to automate your trading strategies in cryptocurrency market, join our free platform Wonderbit Trading. Our trading terminal will help you to create a complete strategy with predetermined entry and exit points. Or you can create a trading board which will use your TradingView alerts as signals for trading execution, or just copy trade the best traders in the platform. Join Wonderbit Trading for smart crypto trading and investment on autopilot. So, let's go straight into the content. As usual, in front of you, you can see 4 different charts and they're all related to Bitcoin. The one on the top left is the BTC futures, the one on the top right is the BTC dominance, and the 2 at the bottoms are BTC USDT price from 2 different exchanges, Bitstamp on the left and Binance on the right. So, let's go into our weekly time frame, which you can currently see in front of you. And as usual, we'll just analyze the candlestick, we'll see what was happening during the previous week. And both on the spot markets and on the future market, you can see that we formed a nice wick to the upper side of the candle, which showed that the price went above 10,000, but then quickly dropped within the same week. And when we'll go to the more lower time frames, you would be able to see this clearly. And this was a pure manipulation of the price. Currently, we're still staying within our horizontal channel, which is above the 50 MA, but is strictly below 10,000 US dollars. So the volume during the previous week was larger in comparison to the week before that. However, it is still below the 20 moving average. Therefore, the volume here is not that good. It's not increasing. And what we expect from the decrease in volume and the horizontal channel is large movement of Bitcoin to either the upper side or the lower side of this horizontal channel. Let's switch the predictions from previous weeks and we'll go straight into the futures market and on the daily time frame to see what's happening over here. So once again, that was the price manipulation during the previous week. We saw the price went above our horizontal channel but then quickly moved below it with large volume, as we can see over here. Another thing which is coming to the BTC futures is the potential golden cross. However, as we're not in the upward trend anymore and we're staying in the horizontal channel for quite a while, this golden cross from our perspective will not bring much to the market. So it looks like another manipulation is coming, which means that the golden cross is a positive sign. We're going towards upper side of the horizontal channel. We tested it several times, which is supposed to be weak. However, this manipulation in particular makes this resistance quite a strong one until we're going to test it once again. So what we expect in the nearest future is that the price will go back towards 10,000. And then it will start to descend towards the moving averages. Another reason for that is that if we quickly gonna put the volume profile on this horizontal channel in particular, we can see that the point of control is now at the upper side of that particular horizontal channel. And if we break in this, if we go to the lower time frame, if we break in this will be breaking the resistance of 50 MA and the next stop is 200 MA. And at the same time, this is the support level of this downward channel in which the BTC was for quite a while. So we do have quite a nice level of support here. We do have the strong resistance levels above. So the overall conclusion for the futures market is that we're still going to be stuck in this horizontal channel for a while. And be careful, we might see another manipulation above 10,000. So let me now go to the market dominance chart. What we can see in here is that the BTC dominance carried on with its decrease for a bit. So the altcoins, some of the altcoins were pumping during the previous week. However, it seems like in the past 5 days, the altcoins stopped. We didn't saw any huge movement in comparison to the BTC price. And this is exactly what we were expecting because currently the dominance is bouncing in this golden pocket between the 61% and 65% of Fibonacci retracement. And we're still expecting the further move of the dominance to the upper side towards the area of at least 68 and 69% of BTC dominance. Let me now look at the Bitstamp exchange and the spot market of BTC USD. Bitstamp has longest history, that's why we're using this one for the long-term analysis. Once again, you can see this horizontal channel that we presented during the previous analysis, and we also drew this symmetrical triangle which was broken to the upper side and then straight went into it. So I wouldn't put this structure here anymore. I would just conclude that this is the horizontal channel in which we're staying. We touched slightly the downward channel, which is going from the top of 2018. So you can see it started from the December 2017 even, and we just touched this resistance line just now. At the same time, we can see another spike in the volume, which was happening during this manipulation. However, we still see a divergence in volume based on the amount of BTC which was traded during the first touch of this horizontal channel and right now during the manipulation. All of that signals to us that we're going to be staying in this horizontal channel, at least for this week. We are preparing for a nice and huge move. Once again, it is quite hard to determine at this particular moment whether this move is going to be to the upper side or to the lower side. So stay tuned with us to make sure that you know in which direction the BTC is going to be going. And at the same time, to understand that, we'll go to the more local time frames, like 4 hours, for example. Over here, the price, after the huge sell-off with a nice and huge volume, the price was not moving quite good for the bulls. The bulls were quite weak, they were not showing much strength, and this is quite a weak sign that the price is going to carry on and break this huge resistance line on the top. If that doesn't happen, we tested several times the 200 MA, and the best scenario right now is that the price is going to decrease towards the bottom once again of that particular horizontal channel. However, what is going to happen in the nearest future is that if we break below this 200 MA, and will stay below it this time, so it won't be as a support based on the two previous cases, this is a warning sign for the bulls, and it's a signal for the bears that we're preparing for the sell-off of BTC. The reason behind that is the following. We're going to go below the 200 MA, go to the bottom of this horizontal channel where the support is. We might even take some stops out, and then we're going to retest it. And if the price will not be able to break 200 MA on this upper move, then we're definitely going towards at least 7,700. This will be the nearest stop to take into consideration. And this is scenario if during the upcoming week we're going to break the 200 MA, at least on a 4-hour time frame, and this will be the 50 MA on the daily chart. Okay, let me now look into the Binance exchange, and we'll go straight to the 1-hour time frame. So let's look how the price behaves within this huge horizontal channel that we saw on the previous graphs. And one very worrying thing for me in particular is the extremely low volume, because on extremely low volume you can see this manipulation which can take place at any time. So unless you are in front of your computer 24/7, do not trade this market. This is not very healthy, lots of manipulations. We don't yet see whether the price will be able to form a trend line either to the upper side or to the lower side of this horizontal channel in which we're in. So our recommendation is, at least for now, to stay out of the market unless there will be some signal which the market will provide you with to trade in either directions. Okay, let me now look at the Ethereum price. In front of you, you can see the daily time frame for the Ethereum USDT pair on Binance exchange. And what we can see here is that very similar to Bitcoin, the price is slowing down. We're going into the horizontal channel. The volatility is decreasing. The volume is decreasing. There is the divergence on the RSI. So this graph is just shouting that we're going to go for some correction of this overall upward movement. and it seems reasonable to assume that this level of support, which will be one of our targets. At the same time, we can see that the price 222 is the maximum volume for February 2020. So this will be another nice support area. Let's go to the lower time frames, like 4 hours, to see what's actually happening over here. Once again, the 4-hour time frame just confirms to us that we're in a horizontal channel. We can clearly label this like that, for example. So this is our horizontal channel at this particular moment. What we expect, so the price went below, we retested this level once, we might retest it second time and then go towards at least the bottom of the channel, which will be a nice trade of 6% at least, with a nice and a very low stop level, below 1%. So, what we expect is for the price to check the area of 250 once again. We might see another week, we might see the manipulation on the upper side of that horizontal channel. However, the daily time frame suggests to us that price needs to move towards the bottom of at least that horizontal channel. If we break in this, then we're going towards 222. If we break in even this level of $222, the next stopping point will be at around $215. So, the overall view on Ethereum is that it's much better in terms of the trading opportunities over here. The price is moving better. We can see that we are currently within that horizontal channel on an hourly time frame as well. We are going towards the upper side, so there might be a signal quite soon to start a short position with a nice risk-reward ratio, so going from the top to the bottom of that particular horizontal channel. So overall conclusion would be that we're expecting the price of Ethereum to go down during this week towards the level of $230 at least. Well, that was it for this week. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and stay tuned with our Telegram channel and start trading with Wunderbit Trading, where you can automate all your trading deals through trading bots. Best of luck with your trading.